they're not afraid of hard work, and they're not afraid to scrub the toilets if that's what it takes, so to speak. I can't right now.
Okay.
Welcome, Leo. Welcome to Savvy Star. My name is Leslie. I am a spiritual healer and tarot card reader. I validate what you already know. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button for future videos. Happy New Year. This is great. 2020. Start of a new. And we also have the start of a 12-year cycle for the Chinese astrology. So don't forget to tune in next week for... I'm going to be going into detail over that. And the year you were born, what that means. All exciting stuff. Let's see what's in store for Leo. We also have the full moon, which is in a couple days. So this is a full moon reading, January 10th to the 24th. And even though the sun is still in Capricorn, the full moon influence has its own little magic. So that's what this reading is about. Let's see what's going on. So to start with, looks to me like you are stressed and you have some fears that may be valid, but may not be entirely true. What's covering this is the King of Pentacles, which there is a Capricorn involved somehow. But there is some stress, and when I see Capricorn, I think of money. So I'm thinking that you are having some, you're stressing about money. You're stressing about the future, financial stability, and what you want to accomplish. Now, this is just a fear card, but, there's always half-truths in everything. So I think that there may be a valid consideration here for your finances, but not 100% like what your nightmares are about. Okay. You have lofty goals. You want to make a lot of money, Leo, and with this full moon, it brings to light. It's a 212 sun sign vibration. So in this full moon, you find yourself being burdened, and you find yourself having to be patient and find patience because you are teaching somebody the ins and outs of connecting the emotional and financial. So there's a lot of teaching going on. So you're giving a lot of consideration to this full moon. This full moon looks to you to teach them. And somehow it's all wrapped up into money, though. You have very lofty goals. You are a very hard worker. You've been working hard. It's not that there's any financial loss going on, but you worry about if you're going to make your goals. Goals are important to you. And this Capricorn, they like your lofty goals. And so you're working very hard for that. Obviously, you have had to, this is the Six of Swords. So you've had to quietly move away from any confrontation that is happening, any argument that's happening. You just can't get involved with it. You can't get distracted by it, and you have to quietly move away, okay? Because somebody is really trying to work off your fears, and somebody's looking for extra attention from you, and they're trying to engage you in some sort of argument that will distract you from what your goals are, your financial goals. And I do believe that it's some sort of financial security in abundance, which most of us, we need more than enough for our responsibilities, because we like to be able to help other people as well. That's the humanitarian thing to do. And So somebody's trying to engage you in conflict, in an argument, and you're doing the right thing, and sometimes it's hard, and you just have to move on quietly, okay? The Page of Wands, there's a lot of little buddlings on his wand there, okay? So whatever creative venture, it's just the beginning, and word's getting out. You know, your creative venture is just starting, and there's going to be a lot of word of mouth. And it's starting to grow. It's not probably, maybe that's what you're stressing about. It's not showing as much fruit yet as you'd like, but be patient and don't fear, okay? You have lofty goals. There's plenty of financial security involved in all this. As long as you just don't get caught up in the rhetoric and stay focused on your creativity, the message is getting out. Your message is getting out of creative venture. It's getting out. The Knight of Pentacles, there's a Virgo in your life, and it also means that there's a proposal, a financial proposal that is coming your way. And Virgo, we know how detailed Virgo is. We know the influence of Virgo is hardworking, you know, no task too big or too small. They're just there to do the work. And so that's a good influence to have with your Page of Wands. So word is getting out about your creativity, and you're going to make money, okay? It's happening. There's going to be a financial proposal that is coming your way. It looks like this proposal may come from somebody you know from the past. It may be a childhood friend or somebody you went to school with, or someone from your childhood memories comes back into town and maybe can help you with that financial proposal. But I really feel that these fears, it's just, you put a lot of pressure on your own shoulders. Okay? You are going to succeed. This is the King of Pentacles. So your goals aren't just, oh, right here, let's just get by. Yours are, you know, financial stability in abundance so that you can take care of your responsibilities and you can help other people with theirs as well. But that puts a lot of stress on you. Don't stress. Word's getting out about your creativity. There's a financial proposal in the works. And this is Virgo. So Virgo just has that work ethic that is just so down to earth. Like, they're not afraid of hard work, and they're not afraid to scrub the toilets if that's what it takes, so to speak. Anything. There's nothing beneath a Virgo. Virgo, they're humble. They'll do anything. Some people see you as this venture, this creative venture, being foolish, and they think it's just whimsical, and you know, you're standing on the edge and you're gonna fall off, but they just don't know. And it may look foolish to a lot of people, but for you, it's your passion, and you know what you know. You know that there's a lot tied to this, and your goals are very lofty. So it may look foolish to some. That's okay. The Death card that came up, it's a natural death. It's not it's just a fear card. Maybe other people see it as maybe this is a literal death. Maybe somebody died, and you're working through it. And that's always a reflection. Death is a reflection, really not of the other person, but of the role we played in their lives. So how can we do better? But death is part of life, and it's a natural card. I'm not saying this is a literal death, but it can be that someone has actually died and you're going through it, or you're helping somebody through it, because the next one is a celebration of sorts. It's the Four of Wands. So it can be a celebration of their life. Someone, in fact, may have died, and there is a celebration of their life. And the Wheel of Fortune you have to take the good, the bad, the beautiful, and the ugly. And that's just it. It's all wrapped up into one. You can't have all good, and nobody will have all bad either. But you have to take the wheel as it comes. And so part of that is fear. We have to deal with fear. And there is a fear of death and what will happen. But you have set goals, and you have a lot of earth signs around you right now. You also have a lot of air. So you have earth and air around you. But the air is just, it's adversity. And you don't need to get too focused on the adversity or the negativity. Just know what to do with it when it rears its head. And that's walk away. And sometimes that's more of a challenge than we recognize. Like I said, this full moon will feel like there's like you may get like it's a burden on you because you're actually teaching somebody something about life or a lesson that you've already learned, and you're willing to be patient with them because they need to learn it. But it can be agonizing to you as well. It's like, it's a burden, and I need to, maybe that's what you're stressing on. I'm not sure. There doesn't need to be an argument about it. Just be patient with the person that needs your insight and guidance. And remember that everything has a natural end. So don't be afraid to look a little foolish if you really believe in it and it's your passion. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please tune in to next week when I go over the Chinese astrology, and enjoy your full moon. Thank you, Leo.